Out of our lands, you barbarian bastards. Yeah. They've actually got a lot of troops over here. They could be hard to take down. How are we going to deal with that? I guess we're going to have to build up our army before we launch an assault. I'll need to scout the rest of their lands. If they have less defenses in the back, I'm going to send a little sneak attack. Where'd that Manticore Rider go? I don't like it when people like that disappear. That almost seems to imply that he's sneaking up on another one of my cities right now. Stay in Ribula just in case he tries to show up again. I think this place might be able to hold out, hopefully, without you for a little while. Yeah, well that was inevitable. Our scout's dead. Well, at least we managed to identify the total amount of their army. And it's pretty large. Yeah, that's a pretty big army. Bestows units with a +4 whatever and a +4 fire strength bonus when attacking the undead, summon, or magical origin creatures. Again, I don't know if we're going to come up against magically oriented creatures. Like, I guess a Manticore Rider is technically magical, so maybe that'll work. Maybe. Probably not. I don't think I'm lucky enough for that to be the case. Okay, fine. Just go back to the city here. I don't know where Mr. Manticore went. He's probably hiding somewhere now. He just swooped in so they could launch that stupid spell and then, like, left. And if not, he'll probably, like, attack my capital or something stupid, and there'll be, like, panic GG moment. But there's nothing we can really do about that. I mean, we're planning to do the same thing, technically, assuming I can get a scout unit past his lines. In fact, I'll just send him through the underground, and that's how we'll do it. Get another Draconian Flyer, we'll send him through the underground tunnels, and we'll flank him and scan his internal territories. And if he's weak in there, I'll send a single army to take everything out. Back to the city with you. We have no one approaching on the undergrounds. We're pretty much safe down here. At least to my knowledge we are. Hopefully it stays that way. I don't want goblins to start tunneling through the ground at us, like the disgusting rats they are. Snaga and freaking whatever the fuck his name is. I don't even know. What is his name actually? Erlog, whatever. Shagna and Erlog are apparently, you know, approaching each other. They're allies though, so I don't think they're gonna fight. They're just gonna launch a dual assault against my city probably. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Let's get a storehouse, get some basic upgrades for you going. You need to get back over here, because if they're going to attack anywhere, it's going to be my city with this, you know, Shnaga's old capital. It's definitely her primary target. That's for damn sure. Yeah, let's head for the teleporter and let's go get a scout report of their inner lands. Summon another nice huge army of horned gods. I think we could overwhelm them if we really wanted to, but that would put our city at risk, so I'm not sure about doing it. I typically like to wait until I have the utmost advantage possible, lest I risk everything. Oh, and believe me, even sometimes having the utmost advantage won't work. I have great experience with that. Okay, let's go down here. Continue on. I should really turn you into a city, shouldn't I? Yeah, because then I'll be able to get more mana from you. What was that? Oh, I thought that was freaking Goblin down here. The Goblin lady made an appearance. What the hell is the Commonwealth even doing? They're kind of just sitting there cutting down trees. Like your typical humans. Maybe they're too lazy. I really wouldn't be surprised if they were too lazy to do anything. It would make perfect sense, actually. Given the circumstances. We're gonna scout the inner lands. They can totally see my unit, but I don't care. If they really want to come down and fight it, they can come down and fight it. We need to set every single city back to mana production, because otherwise we're not going to have enough mana to survive, because our units are very expensive in terms of mana. Very expensive. And for some reason... Oh, yep, they came for us. That's aggravating. So they do have we know from that this city is not defended, which means the Elven stuff is probably not really well defended. My goal is the capital, really. The Elven stuff is weak. If we take that, they'll just turn and take it back. If we take the capital, that'll definitely cripple them for a while. At the very least. We need to summon some more horned gods. We now almost have a full defensive force, which means we're going to start preparing the offensive army. Resurrect, eh? Resurrect's a friendly unit. That's really good. I'd like that. So I could resurrect a horned god. That'd be fantastic. They keep ambushing my scouts. How do I fix that? Which has the most movement points in my entire army? That's probably the one I want to send out. Is there a way to tell from here? Yeah, there is. That is 12. That's a little more than the Draconian Flyer, but it'll have trouble going over mountains. Imagine. Yeah, Draconian Flyer is really our best bet because of the mountains and stuff. It's a bit aggravating. Let's get a few Draconian Flyers into a group and we can send them across. Like, we'll send like a little army of Draconian Flyers down through the portal down here. Get it to the other side. Release them and send them off in different directions. That way, hopefully, they can only ambush one at a time. We can get a better scout report of their land. Now, let's queue up a little more. You're sending a single goblin being beetle at us. Let's see. Well, let's see what happens here. We did it! Yeah, they were probably not coming to attack us. They were probably scouting like we are scouting them. That, or they were planning to launch a global spell, which would have been very annoying because disjunction is expensive. We're now losing mana per turn. I'm just gonna queue up a bunch of generate manas. I don't have to deal with this anymore. Oh yeah, you're producing that. Yeah, we are substantially losing mana production from the cities. Probably because I think more people equals, you know, the more summons we have, the less mana we are receiving because more of that mana is going to the summon. Which is a bit aggravating. But we do need these summons. They're basically the only thing that we have going for us. We're gonna wait for Rebula to produce a few more, and we're gonna send them over. Here we go. Riskar, what do you want? Vision range upgrade, true sight, stunning touch. Let's get true sight so I can see hidden units, because the rogues like to do that. And we are going up against one. This unit's immune to mind control. That sounds like a good idea. Removes all enchantments, yep. There's increased vision range. Cast more spells. And that should be good. I'm gonna send an army down here to take out Jamal's little hideout. I don't think I'll need much. So who should I send in? I'll send you guys in. All these tier 3s are going to be... Well, I don't know, the tier 3s do provide some decent buffs. But they won't be missed for long. I don't think it'll take that long to take the cities. This is compared to losing our hero units, though, which are far better. The hero units they're pretty important. Into the tunnel. And we will take this city by force. From these goblin, plague-ridden vermin. There we go. And we'll take the mine. I think this over here, does this generate mana? What is that? Yes, it does. We should upgrade this to a city then and get some extra mana supplies. Which, to do that, I'll need to bring a settler down there. Rebula, you're producing something already, so we're gonna do it. Orc priest. Wait, can we build? Why are we able to build? Oh, this is an orc place. This isn't like. We can actually get some orc special units. Let's build a barracks up. Get some orc specials out of the field. And Builder's Hall, because we need to produce a settler unit. And I think this city can actually produce the settler. It'll be a goblin settler, though. What are the goblins units? Are they worth anything? Probably not. I can't imagine them being worth much of anything. The big beetle might be. Might be. We are getting a lot of gold per turn. Let's get a few goblin big beetles to join up. And as for you, where's a good city that can help us here? A draconian city, because it's draconian land, not Verminville. Draconian settler. There we go. Yep, this is draconian land. It doesn't belong to you damn goblins. You just pollute it with your stench, your stenchy presence. They're definitely building up a large army for an assault. Ooh, I got the ignominious buckler of the outcast. We'll take it. And can we actually raid this thing, too? Yes, we can. There's a Lich King, or a Wraith King in there. Might as well be a Lich King, though. Yeah, we can take this on. We did it! And that gave us the Dragor's Sword Catcher. I'm assuming that's a kind of shield. I mean, I can't imagine that being a helmet unless Dragor was blind. There we go. So that's that under our control. We've taken this underground region. We could actually send an army back down to do the old temples and gather some supplies for our heroes, which could be worthwhile. Oh yeah, hold on. We need to actually pick up the supplies and transfer them over. I forgot that was a thing. You don't have a hero, you have to like mail the supplies. It's kind of actually a bit annoying.